Hello friends, welcome back to this knitting channel. I thought that we would do something fun today, so I'm going to challenge myself. I've seen a lot of knitters on YouTube do this, how much can I knit in 1 hour videos. So I thought I would take on the challenge and try it myself. I have a cold again today, so my voice might be a little bit more rough than usual. I hope that there will not be too many sniffling sounds. I've got my timer set here. I think I probably took on the worst possible project for this challenge, which is my beautiful red Brisa dress. I think I should just start it and then I can talk while I'm knitting. I hope that this is all going to work out. So yeah, wish me luck. I don't know if I'm going to need any breaks or not. I'm going to try to just do a full hour. I've got a little Americano coffee here to give me some energy and some courage. I've got a little stitch marker here. I'm gonna measure where I start and then we will see how much I will have done by the end of this hour. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm gonna start the timer now. Yes, let's go. I am onto my last skein of yarn with this one. Even though that this is like not the best project to do, I think, for this challenge, because I think it will be quite like hard to see how little I get done in 1 hour with these tiny needles. But the reason that I chose this particular dress is I really want to get it done. I've been working on this dress since April or May. And it's been kind of my brainless commute project. And although I've worked for so long on it, I really quite enjoyed it still to work on it. So I worked on it a couple hours every week, I would say, pretty consistently. And it's very long now. I think I'm on the last 5 to 10 centimeters. So I think in a couple of hours it would be done. But the problem is that I think it just kind of blocks me when I know that I only need to work on it for a couple more hours. I just kind of don't want to do it. I don't know. I really want it to be finished, but I just can't find the motivation anymore. Although now working on it, it's quite pleasant again. I did the last increases a few rows before, so I think I just have to knit and stockinette stitch for 8 more centimeters, I would say. So I think it's a good one for me to do for this challenge, because I want to spend a full hour knitting on it and getting some more of that last progress in. I'm also wearing my Buff and Go wrap. I tend to always get that name wrong, but I think it's the Spectacle Strix Buff and Go wrap. This week I finally got in this long sleeve black tee. And so it's the first time I'm wearing this Buff and Go wrap, because I had originally intentioned it to be a summer top, but it's completely knit with mohair, so it's actually very warm. So I thought it would be more an autumn winter garment for me. but then I needed something to wear underneath it. So yeah, I just got it in today. So it's actually the first day I'm wearing it out, and I'm really happy with it. I think it looks super cool. I'm curious to know like what my face looks like when I'm knitting, when I watch this video back. Ah. Okay, so I thought that you would be able to see this timer, but it seems not. I'll just have to check in on it from time to time. There are the sniffles. So yeah, I hope that all of you guys are doing well. It's the start of autumn in a lot of places. It's getting colder if you're from the northern hemisphere. Here in Belgium, like, summer stopped very suddenly. I feel like the one week it was 30 degrees and then the next week it was raining and 10 degrees. It's quite sad. I was enjoying summer, not so much the heat waves, but just like the sun and the warmth. I'm a bit sad to have like the typical Belgian weather of like cold and humidity and rain again, because it's been like raining pretty much non-stop this entire week. I am pretty happy with being able to wear my sweaters again though. That's always a comfort when it's getting more cold again outside. I thought I would have more time as well to work on my summer knits, but I think, yeah, like if I want to start knitting my autumn and winter projects, I have to start now, because otherwise I won't really get them done when it's like the right weather outside to be wearing them. So I'm gonna get started on some sweaters again. I've already started on one actually, but I'll talk about all of that in my next podcast video. It's also very likely that I'm gonna get harassed by a number of black cats at any point in this video. I have 3 black cats at the moment. They're my babies, I love them so much. But it's also like super chaotic here in the house sometimes. But I'm happy. I really love them. I love them being around. They add so much life here in the house. Okay, so I just finished one round. We are almost 15 minutes in already. So yeah, it's going to be a slow one. Just checking if my camera was recording. I always get so anxious. I know that I pressed record, but like, I don't know, can never be sure. I also think that it would be super interesting to know how much I get done in 1 hour on this dress, because I think I would be able to then estimate how long, I mean a really rough estimate of how long it took to get the entire thing done. I don't know if I want to know, honestly, but I think that would be super interesting. I'm watching run on now on Netflix. Been getting into K-drama again recently. I had this like bout of watching a lot of K-drama, I think like a year ago or so. And then I kind of got tired of it, but now I'm back into it. I think like with it being rainy and cold outside, these shows are just like such, yeah, comforting things to watch. It makes me feel like all cozy. So I also recently finished Love Unleashes, which was a super cute movie. I really liked that. My life is quite busy at the moment. I work 2 jobs. One of them is working as a doctor in children's preventative medicine in Flanders. So we do like routine checkups and vaccinations and such. And the other one is working as a therapist. I studied sexual sciences in university after I finished my medicine degree. So I focus on relationship and sex therapy, which is a really interesting job, but it's also really intense. I've spent the past year kind of like navigating how much like how many hours a week I want to do this, because I think like I'm a person who already invests a lot of emotional energy in other people, in my friends. And now I'm also doing this for work. And I noticed that sometimes it's hard to keep still a lot of emotional energy. So I'm kind of like, finding out what this job means to me, and like the intensity at which I want to keep doing it. Because it's also really beautiful work to do. I've also started the therapist training course here, which takes 4 years to complete. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also a bit worried because it's going to be a lot of commitments. The training days are quite frequent, and then there's a lot of like extra tasks like reports that you have to write, books that you have to read. There's an exam at the end of the year. We have to meet up with fellow students and practice the techniques that they teach us. So it's going to be pretty intense. I am curious to see what the year will be like and getting to know my fellow students better. So it's a lot of changes right now, together with the changing of the seasons, which I'm noticing is quite challenging to me. I have to like find a new balance.
Yeah.
I told you that the cats were going to be here. That's the smallest of the cats. He just came out of the garden and he's like covered in little speckles of something. I don't know. "35 minutes left." I don't know if this video is going to be interesting. Is this good content? I don't know. second round finished. You're so gross. You're so gross. Third row. Third row is finished.
No.
I have 22 minutes left.
No.
Hello, baby. I've been watching some more video essays again lately. I've been rewatching some H-Bomber Guy and some folding ideas. I've also been watching a lot of Broe de Chanel because I had not watched any of her videos before, but I kind of just went into like, yeah, a Broe de Chanel hole and watched like so many of her videos, like binge watched them. So I was super excited for a new folding ideas video to come out because it's been a while, and I just rewatched his Flat Earth ones, and yeah, the one where he went and did this Flat Earth experiment at a lake. That was such a beautiful thing to watch. Like, he mentioned in the video that like seeing the curve when he moves the camera makes him quite emotional, and it had like the same effect on me. I really like watching these video essayists. It's like, I don't know, also ContraPoints videos. I feel like it's a hug. Whenever I feel like stressed or something, if I watch one of these videos, I feel like so much better afterwards. It's one of my favorite things to do to unwind is like watching some video essays on YouTube or watching some K-drama at the moment, and do my knitting, have a nice drink with me. That's the best. Okay, I just finished the third row and I also dropped a stitch, so I need to fix this. I don't think I have that much time left. 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. Okay, let's see if I can find a crochet hook here. I found the crochet hook. It's a little bit too thick, but I think it will work. I think the stress is getting to me, you guys. Making a mistake at the end. Okay, it looks a bit wonky, but it's okay. There's a lot of parts of this dress that look a bit wonky. I also started this one when I was having some I think that was the cat's like throwing something. Jeez. So I started this dress when my wrist was still recovering from the surgery. So the tension is all over the place. I hope that when I block it, it's gonna even out quite a lot. But even as it is, I don't really mind. It was a really nice project to do. I think it was like, yeah, probably one of the biggest scale projects I did. Um, yeah, like the small size of the needles combined with the amount of fabric that I worked up. I think this makes it this like the most intense project I've done so far. I'm also really excited for it to be done. I just want to move on to other things, and like having this as the project that I always still need to work on, it's kind of a drain. I think I'm like almost at my time limit. Okay, someone's ringing the doorbell. Okay. Ooh. I thought I wouldn't have needed to take any breaks, but then a package was just delivered and I have got 1 minute and 26 seconds left, so we're gonna try to get as much as possible done in this 1.5 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, I know, baby. It's a lot of work, huh? Okay. It's done. It's done. Where am I? I'm quite a way still from the 5th row. The marker is here. So I did like a bit more than 4.5 rows in an hour, which is not a lot. Yeah, knitting is like a really slow fiber art. It takes a lot of time to finish things, especially with needles this small, but I'll show you. I think it's 1 centimeters of work that I did just now in an hour. And this dress is, I think, 100 centimeters. So, yeah. $100. I think it's actually not too bad, considering that this is like my most intense project so far. But yeah, it was good to like spend a continuous hour working on this one. I'm going to do the bind off quite soon. I think, yeah, a few hours more, a few more train rides, get like a couple more centimeters in, and then I'm gonna bind it off. I'm going to weave in all my ends and it's gonna be done, and I'm going to free up some more time and availability to cast on some new stuff, which will be super exciting, as I've got so much interesting things on my project list and so much beautiful yarn in my stash. So yeah, lots of things to be excited about. Yeah, if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, which probably won't be super long, although it took like an hour to film. But in any case, I'm very grateful that you watched my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Always feel free to leave a comment. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. I wish you happy knitting. I wish you good luck with all of your projects. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.